One dart and a double.
Denis
And, James Wade showing early doors what we know he's capable of.
The last dart of that leg and the three preceding it were rather better than his first ever. That was in one.
45.
And we, well, thought, didn't we? Can only get better.
Well, the winner of this match will play Kevin Painter
100.
in the second round tomorrow afternoon. Dave Clark and Eric Bristow were mentioning the bottom half of the draw really is opening up for someone to have a really good run this week through to the final on Saturday.
60.
Yes, I've seen Kevin Painter here in the players' room. He'll be taking a special interest in this for obvious reasons. And not sure which one he'd prefer
57.
to play. I think he'd just say, I'll take whichever comes. It makes no difference. Andy Calaby there didn't play in this tournament, but we've seen him a time or two.
Yes, absolutely. Made his name beating Taylor in Ireland, didn't he?
140.
A couple of years ago. Colin Lloyd is also here. I think he's going back down to Essex
100.
later on, but he's, you know, has shown up this morning to face the music, if you like, after his defeat last night. Smile on his face.
Yes, he was shell-shocked last night, understandably, but I think he slept on it, and
140.
well, there's certainly no doubt about it that Lloyd will live to fight another day, and there are tournaments waiting for him as well. Now then, that's a bit awkward for him. He'll have to come downstairs, I think. That's a good
118.
shot. Well, he's produced a shot
Denis
that lands him on a finish.
160.
He did before, albeit before he left himself on double 16. So this fella now wants treble 20. And Wade has given himself an outside chance here, Stuart.
60.
He'll go the 19 route.
James, you require 126.
Yeah, and very capable of the big finishes, not on this occasion. So Ovens will be back to try and give us a level game here.
42.
Well, the sad thing for James
Denis, you
Wade
require
is that, of course, he
56.
just hit the treble 19, then missed it the next time. Now then, oh, that's rather close to bursting. Now double 18, double 9. I might be wishing he'd gone the other way, actually.
38.
16 tops, because he was
James,
very, very
require
close then to
84.
the treble 20, which would have burst his score.
Now then, great dart, double 12 for 2-0. Oh yes, James Wade is looking really, really good. Ovens have his opportunities. James Wade has only needed two. He's taken them both.
First. Game on.
Yes, cashing in and hitting the big scores when it really matters, and a big finish too. Well, relatively big, 84 in 2. Most players had settled for
42.
that. He's got a 100% strike rate on the outshots, double 16, double 12, both in one dart, 2 out of 2, not a bad start.
58.
Denis Ovens may be getting a little bit worried here because, as I mentioned, as a front runner, he's a pretty good player, not normally known for chasing and for coming from behind in big games.
100.
We'll see.
Long way to go yet, first to 10, as you can see, best of 19. And we haven't yet had a match in this first round,
100.
which has reached 9-9, and the referee having to announce that the match must be won by 2 clear legs. But that is the case. If any of these matches go 9-9 in the first round, then they have to be won by 2 clear legs. But we're a long way from that scenario yet. As old Bluto looks at the board with a deadly eye.
53.
Yeah. Deadpan Dent, don't often see any emotion etched on his face. You will do on James Wade's.
139.
It's a really good start from the young man from Aldershot. Used to be a mechanic, but packed his job in. Just a week or two ago, he's decided to go full-time on the professional dart circuit, taking the plunge
James,
Big
you
gamble for a
require
23-year-old.
120.
Now then, the old Shanghai for 3-0. Awkward light, looks like it anyway, but I'm sure he'll move across. Not for James Wade, it isn't. And old dead fan face
Denis
doesn't look too perturbed at the moment. It's 3-0 to James Wade. Ovens knows, though, there's only one break of throw in it at the moment, but there could be another if he doesn't get something here, because Wade can cash in
41.
now. Poor start for Ovens. What an opportunity to break for a second time in the match.
Well, you saw that 120 checkout. He really is a talented player, heavy on the scoring, and when he's on form, checking out. On Saturday in the warm-up to this World Match Play in the Bobby Bourne Memorial Trophy, he beat Raymond van Barneveld 3-1 with 4-ton-plus finishes.
Well,
60.
He's had an 84 and a 120, and although the first leg was 32, it had been set up with a 174 score. He's got 3 hits out of 3 attempts at the double. Now, he won't maintain that right through the match, but well, he might, but the chances are that he won't. But it's impressive, it really is. Yeah,
the James Wade 2-9 dart finishes in competition in 2006 in a UK Open regional in Manchester, and also in a Players' Championship event only last month.
Stuart, he's effectively got the throw now, although
45.
45 means that he hasn't really taken advantage of that. But if it goes 4-0 here, Ovens is in big trouble. He'll be 2 breaks of throw down.
59.
We've had some cracking games here, and 1 or 2 where the tide has threatened to turn, rather appropriately, at the seaside. But the most notable one was Kevin Painter against Barry Bates, but we've not yet seen one where the tide has fully turned and the result turned around, if you like. I suppose, in a sense, you could say that Phil Taylor against Bob Anderson was one. Anderson was 3-0 up.
59.
But,
James, you require 156.
Now, talking about big finishes, that's a good start. Well, what about this? Double 18 for a brilliant finish. He wasn't far away.
Well, that was unlucky. Good effort. But 120, he'll settle for that to set up 36. And yes, he's missed a dart at a double. But if he doesn't miss this, he'll be 4 legs to 0 up.
James, you require 36.
The number 10 ranked player is in big trouble. Wade.